What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back with another video for today. All right, so this is going to be very, very informative, you guys. Kanye may have been right on the money, the hammer to the nail, bullseye, because right now the internet is going up and up, not an uproar, but a frenzy, or whatever you want to call it. Trending is the new photos of Sir Carter, J and B's son. We know that Kanye went on a rant and said some things about the kids, but now the internet is going crazy with these new photos. Bro, as y'all can tell by the thumbnail, how it's looking out here for little man, for Junior. You feel me? But we're gonna jump straight into it, man. Let's just go.
So one part of the internet is all H to the Izzo, B to the Izzy, and the other side of the internet is absolutely feral. Ever since those leaked pictures of Sir Carter went viral on social media. For years, people have speculated that Beyonce and Jay-Z were hiding something about their son. And now a lot of fans are convinced these photos just confirmed every rumor Kanye West exposed during his Twitter meltdowns. And honestly, the situation is just sad all around. Regardless of how people feel about Jay-Z and Beyonce, this is still an 8-year-old child being
That's
picked apart
facts, man.
online.
That's crazy, man. The internet could be very crucial, very cold-blooded, cold-hearted at times. That comes with the territory. We're going being a celebrity, bro, and things like this has been exposed about your family. You have to have some very, very tough skin, bro. Very, very tough skin, bro. Diabolically tough. Facts. It's not for the weak.
By millions of strangers. But at the same time, people are also looking back at everything Kanye said about Sir and Rumi, and they're wondering if there was actually some truth buried underneath his anger and bitterness at Jay-Z. The leaked photos especially sent the internet into overdrive because the fans immediately started pointing out things they felt supported the long-running rumors about Sir allegedly being autistic. And once those conversations started, there was nothing stopping them. Suddenly, people were reposting Kanye's old tweets, bringing up old interviews from Tina Knowles, and connecting it all back to why Sir has basically never been seen publicly, while Blue and Rumi are constantly outside with Beyonce. But let's face it, some kids are autistic. Why is this such a big deal? Well, that's where it gets uncomfortable, because now people aren't just accusing Jay-Z and Beyonce of being private parents. They're accusing them of deliberately hiding their son from the world to protect their image and legacy. However, some other people are saying that they're simply trying to protect a vulnerable child from exactly this kind of public scrutiny.
I believe that's what they're trying to do, bro. They don't want to go through the public scrutiny because you got to remember these documentations, all these clips of Beyonce, these paparazzi clips and these stage performances, all this stuff is going to be on the internet for years. Maybe when all of us is gone one day from off the earth, them kids may grow up and see these things. So, and they can go back and read the comments. So if a little man grew up to be 7, 6, or 7, however old he get to be when he reads, he can go back and read the comments, and he can see the slander that people going to say about him when he's a child. But you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy.
But either way, these leaked photos reopened a conversation the Carters have yet to respond to, but have spent years trying to avoid. And now Kanye's ugly rant is back out in the open and starting to make a little bit of sense. It's nasty, but the way that Jay-Z cleared everybody in his freestyle battle, we got to clear this. So it looks like Jay-Z might have underestimated how his freestyle at the Roots over the weekend would have fans talking about it all over the internet. He went after multiple people, Kanye West, Nicki Minaj, and Drake. But the next thing we knew, these photos of Sir Carter leaked online. And let's just say those pictures are not flattering for the boy in any kind of way. But if you've been keeping your ears to the streets, like I know you have, then you already know it has been years since anybody has seen pictures or footage of Sir. Meanwhile, Blue and Rumi have been outside on stages with Beyonce doing their thing, doing choreography and just owning the whole world. Even when Rumi didn't take the stage during the Renaissance World Tour, she was still spotted in the crowd. that same thing goes for Super Bowl and multiple other appearances. It's always been Blue and Rumi, and not really Sir. But of course, people have been asking questions and saying stuff like, another day and we ain't seen the boy. I wonder why. They never show that son of hers. Has anyone ever seen the boy, the other twin? And why is Sir never shown? But of course, Beyonce and Jay-Z didn't say anything because, well, you know that they'll never say anything about stuff like this. But Tina Knowles defended her grandson and said that Sir just didn't like loud noises and public spaces. And according to her, he was a quiet child who liked math and numbers. Take a listen.
Because now she's on it at age 6. What does that mean to you? Tell us a little bit about Rumi and how excited she is.
Rumi is amazing. She's an amazing artist, like painter and creator. And so, I mean, how could they be anything else growing up in that environment? That's all we talk about is creativity and fashion and the whole thing.
What is Sir interested in?
Sir is very quiet and is very, very smart and does all of the number stuff. So he's not into the fashion stuff as much.
That's kind of like autism a little bit. You know, very, very quiet, into certain things and in their own little world, you know. That's nothing to be ashamed about, you know. It happens to some kids. It happens to some people, you know. But that's crazy how, if they are hiding Sir because of that, now that's the crazy part, bro. That is the crazy part.
But yeah.
But of course, that didn't stop the rumor mill because people continued to speculate, leading theories that Sir was autistic and that Beyonce and Jay-Z were trying to hide it. Now, we don't know if they were hiding it out of shame or because it's none of our business, but they didn't say a word about it to anybody. And you know how they like to run a tight ship, because for years we didn't get any pictures or footage about Sir. Y'all, Beyonce's entire Renaissance album leaked days before the original release date, but it was crickets when it came to Sir, and that's how much they protected or hid him from the world. The last thing we heard about him was that he and Rumi had an Ivy Park photo shoot in 2021 or so. But then Jay-Z decided to diss everyone, and then someone who knew something about Sir got.
I'm not going to pause it too many times, you guys, but that kind of reminds me of a Drake bar. Because everybody was saying Drake had a son and Drake was hiding his son too. But Drake had a song where he said, I wasn't hiding you from the world. I was hiding the world from you. Now that's bars. Now that could be what they're doing, bro. If you don't get that, then you're slow. You get it?
Mad at Jay-Z and decided to leak the picture of Sir, even though Jay never said anything about anybody else's kids. But if you think that that's bad, it gets worse, because in this other picture that was leaked, it showed Sir wearing a diaper. He's 8 years old.
What?
He should have been out of diapers years ago. Him still being in diapers kind of suggests that he doesn't have control over his bowels or something, and it's just not a good look. Definitely private business. But again, this started the whole conversation about how Sir is severely autistic, and unfortunately, from what the pictures are showing, it looks like fans might have been right about it. But this had people talking about how Kanye West was telling the truth when he tweeted about how Sir and Rumi had some sort of mental disability. Talking about these shady tweets where he said, wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids? They're R-worded. No, like literally. And this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having R-worded children is a choice. If Twitter take my ish down, then so be it. But I need y'all to know Jay-Z or nobody have no power over me. Just vile. But after some time, he deleted those tweets, and we thought that maybe he had been hacked or he at least felt guilty for the nasty things he said. But that wasn't the case. Instead, he made it crystal clear that the only reason that he took them down was to avoid getting his Twitter account flagged for breaking the platform's rules. He tweeted, I need everyone to know that I took the post about Jay-Z and Beyonce's family down and Jerry Lorenzo's family down because there was a possibility of my Twitter being canceled. Not because I'm a good person. Now Jay-Z and Beyonce on the other end, F them and their entire families. He also said,
wow.
I love Jay-Z and I do feel bad. I always felt like the black sheep, like I wanted family in this music-ish. I'd run on stages thinking I was doing the right thing and would always be a slight. Hov not coming to my first wedding, him putting Kendrick on the Super Bowl over me, or even us never being invited to Ish, taking jabs about my red hat on Donda. I felt like him and his wife could have helped me have more leverage with my kids. They could have used their cultural position to not just watch the Kardashians run me over. It hurts, so F both of them, cause when I needed them, it was F-a-ma F. He then tried to double down and being forced to delete the tweet, saying, concerning the Jay-Z and Beyonce tweet, and just said, I will regret it. No, I regret taking it down. My Twitter account is one-way conversation. The only thing I was mad about in the last few hours was taking that Jay-Z and Beyonce tweet down. Somebody from my music team called me and begged me to take it down, and it spoke on Twitter banning, etc. I'm so mad I took that down. And now you think the Jay-Z P self made me take it down? I got it double down. Ain't no celebrity ever said nothing to come to my aid when it came to these white women taking my kids because they was mad I was wearing a Trump hat. F Jay-Z and his whole family, especially his shooters. Well, Kanye openly talking about Sir and Rumi like that made more people bolder about speaking about them. And now I'm not talking about just regular people, I'm talking about celebrities. For example, Hazel E. appeared on Tasha K's podcast, where she not only declared support for Kanye, but also hinted that she believes Sir Carter had some issues.
I'm just saying, like, to be fair, like, to be in social media world and the things that I've read, the comments that I've read is more so something along the line that there's some things the twins might have some kind of like issue, but the fans just want Beyonce to come out and tell the truth about what's going on with her children and be an advocate for whatever said
what's going on, what the illness is.
Whatever it is, they just want her to come out and be a voice for it versus like trying to hide them, lock them in a room, act like they don't exist no more.
She also made a comment about how some people even think that star may have passed away.
I'm in the Beehive. I love Beehive. I love Beyonce. But based on like certain things that have come out, people are drawing conclusions about the twins. At a certain point, people thought the little boy was unalived, you know, because they hadn't seen him in so long.
Y'all, that's just nasty work to say the least, but she wasn't the only one because Azealia Banks also tweeted at Beyonce saying, and stop hiding your son from the world, sis. People will find out sooner or later, and you're really gonna look like a piece of crap for being ashamed of your own child. Y'all, all this is just mean as F, like leave that boy alone. But the pictures that just have leaked, looks like Kanye might have been right all along, even though he only said that because he was trying to get under Jay-Z and Beyonce's skin and hurt them. It looks like they were absolutely hurt because according to reports, they considered suing Kanye. According to page 6, Jay-Z and Beyonce find it shocking that Kanye West attacked their two youngest children in a disgusting all-caps rant via X on Tuesday evening. The couple will absolutely not stand for it after the stronger rapper has spoken about their children in such a vulgar and offensive manner. Jay-Z and Beyonce are aware of the post Kanye has since deleted and are discussing how they want to handle the situation, whether that be privately and or in a legal matter. But it looks like they must have handled it privately. That doesn't change the fact that he was so mean to them, like super unprovoked. But like I said, these pictures are only going to make things worse from here. I gotta know what you guys think about this. Do you think that they hid him from the world because they were trying to protect him, hide the world from the kid? Or was this because they're trying to protect the Carter legacy? I think they need to leave the child alone. If he's autistic, he's autistic. There's no reason to try to drag it. But let me know what y'all think.
Yeah, bro. Leave Sir alone, bro. You know, I feel like Beyonce should be an advocate. If it is something that's going on with the child. Facts, though. I think Beyonce should be an advocate of whatever the case may be, if there is something. And if there's not something, then say, hey, there is nothing going on. The fans want to know. Because the Beehive so a lot of people have been supporting Beyonce for years and for years and for years and for years. And for them to feel the way, she has to feel like she's obligated to tell the fans something or show them something, bro. Because the fans is who made them celebrities rich. And now they feel like, okay, that's how you want to act. They love Beyonce whole family. They love Sir probably just as much as they love Beyonce. They do, bro. So they feel like, okay, that's messed up, you know. And at some sort, it really is.